I do not trust this car. I just know. I can't 100% trust this car. Well, this is embarrassing. The Subaru is dead. All right, so a quick recap for those that don't know my Subaru history. I bought it new in April of 2012. Fast forward to 2018, I got the old Subaru Rodnock with a spun bearing at 56,000 miles. Mechanical breakdown insurance from Geico pays out $6,500 for a rebuild. Now, the guy who rebuilds it at that point doesn't know how to work on boxer motors, so I got screwed. I then went to the next tune shop to fix what the previous guy did. I spent $15,000 out of pocket on a new block and all the goodies. Car worked perfectly at that point, but as I said in my previous video, I'm greedy. I wanted more spirit, more fun. Now, the original EJ Genius that did my original build left the tune shop I used, but I still went there to add the front mount intercooler without knowing the shop was going downhill. And here we are today. It's a long time no talk. It's been a long time since I've last posted. I have a baby now, so things in life are more important than this. No offense. But I wanted to give you guys a quick update on how I wasted so much effing money on the Subaru. It turns out the tuners screwed me pretty badly. According to the gentleman who fixed it, the map sensor in the car was not calibrated, so I was running 37 pounds of boost, and he disabled a knock sensor. Now, for the sake of keeping people safe, identities will not be exposed. Screwed me pretty bad. I'm out like $25,000, so that really hurt. But let me just tell you how it happened, okay? I keep a car about 20 minutes away from here, my Legend. I'm not supposed to use the garage, but I use the garage. And every now and then, especially as a new father, it's an excuse for me to get out of the house. I go take a 20-minute drive. Nice. Now, do I drive gingerly to the location? No, I drive zestfully. Okay? Yeah, I'm hard on the pedals. All right? You don't spend $20,000 on upgrades to then baby it. Jesus Christ. So I floored it up, and I enjoyed myself pretty much. And then I was having a good ride back. And then I saw headlights on my bumper. And when you mod a car, you don't respond well to headlights on the bumper. You take it as a challenge, you know. So I drop it. Actually, I slowed down a little bit, got around to 30 miles an hour, bam that baby into second gear, and just right down. All the way to 7K, third. 7K, fourth, 7K. All the while, these taillights are still on my bumper. Now, I don't know if I'm just barely, going faster than this guy, or if he's insulting me and just toying with me on my bumper. So then I look down, I'm doing like 100 miles an hour, and I go, all right, I'm in the land of stupidity.
What are you, stupid?
Let's bring it back down to reality. What comes past me as I slow down is a 2007 Circa STI. It was gorgeous, too. Rally blue, gold rims, shooting flames out the back. And then him and I had a Subaru moment. Here I am in my hatch. And I go, yeah. And he's like, yeah. We were, together,
Family.
And then I hear a noise.
Knock, knock.
And then so I throw it into neutral immediately, and I'm just like, okay. And then it goes away, and I'm like, maybe someone else on the road. Maybe I'm just hearing things. I throw it back into gear, and I'm like, damn it. So initially, I'm just thinking, look, I was told this is a good build. I'm told the semi-deck block and the forged pistons, and I can money shift, and I'm not going to have a problem. But apparently when it's tuned incorrectly, you're going to have a problem. So I limp back home. I turn the car on again, and I'm just broken. But then I'm not going to spend another $6, $7, $8 to fix this. I gotta accept my fate, and that I now royally don't trust and hate Subarus. And this is not necessarily a Subaru problem. So it's like, then I question myself, like, when it comes to Subarus dying, is it because they're built shantily, or is it because that everybody that buys them abuses the crap out of them and then expects the world from it? I think I'm in the latter. I ended up selling it for a dramatic loss, and I'm not going to tell you how much, because that's embarrassing. But let's just say, all in all, I'm out like 30 grand.
You got fucked!
And I'm not a rich guy, all right? Everything I buy, I earned. But I got to tell you, when I sold the car, I immediately regretted it. And I knew the guy. It was the original person who built the motor before he left the tuning shop I brought it to. I called him up and I was like pleading with him. And I was just like, dude, if you find out it's a cheap fix, could you not F me and just, I'll pay you for your time. And then I'm like, it's like, you know, calling an old girlfriend up, be like, baby, I still love you, just one more chance. And you know she's bad for you.
I love you and I miss you.
I will say it did legitimately feel like heartbreak. This was the first car I ever purchased for myself, and when I buy things, they last forever, right? I literally just rebuilt my computer. It was 10 years old. So I try to get as much as I can out of everything I buy, and that car was going to die with me. I wanted my boy. I wanted my baby boy to hear what a turbo and a wastegate sounded like. Now, and to let him know that his father owned something that was that cool, you know, so then he goes to school and he's like, yo, tells all his friends how cool his dad is, and they're all like, why doesn't he have an electric car? I accepted my fate, and I said, all right, this sucks, and I need a new car because I got a new baby, and you can't put a baby in a 30-year-old coupe, Integra or Legend. So then I was talking to my coworker, and he's like, what's your need for a car? And I'm like, I want to be a cool dad, so I'd like for it to be in a manual transmission, but at the same time fancy. So what he recommended me was the G70 Genesis. You know, I'm a Hyundai fan. I like Hyundais. I really just wanted reliability, and they have really good reliable cars. So I went with the Genesis G70. It's a flashy car. You'll see a review on that. I really like it. I miss the boxer rumble and the boost and all the fun stuff. This one has the turbo. I have to say the turbo's probably about that big on the G70, but it's not there for power. It's there for comfort. It's rear-wheel drive with a limited slip, so I can get the rear end out if I'm feeling brave and if my baby boy in the backseat tells me to do it. That's that. I'm going to be following up with the new owner of the car. He's going to show me what he did to it. I'll be doing the review of that Subaru. I'm going to do a review of the G70 because it's a pretty tight ride. I got to say, it's the only car with lane keep assist that keeps the assistance of the lane, so it's pretty impressive. And I'm still trying to get other cars, but the dad life makes it difficult. So, you know, that's how it is. But stay funky fresh. Never change. Never change. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.